Hello, family and friends. You're in Mimi's kitchen, and today we are going to make homemade chicken and rice soup on this cold Sunday morning. With everything going on in the world, a little soup will do us good, right? So let's start off with the ingredients. Oops, sorry. I'm going to start off with some chicken broth, which I am going to add water because I have this. This is 2 packs of chicken gravy mix. I use this for 2 reasons. One is the flavor. It has great flavor. 2, it helps thicken up the soup a little bit. I don't like it too liquidy. I like a little bit of creaminess to it. We have Lawry's garlic salt, which is my husband's favorite. Garlic powder and onion powder. And some pepper. And of course the star of the show, the chicken. These are chicken tenders or chicken loins I got at Walmart they come in a big bag, so I just pre-defrosted some of these. They are still somewhat frozen, which is fine because that's how I like it. I have some carrots, which I will be cutting up. We have some green beans. We have an onion. And of course we have celery. I like the celery heart, the middle of it. And I use the leaves in my soup also. Adds great flavor. And of course, I'm wearing gloves today. I know who's eating the soup, but with everything going on in the world, I'd rather just be safe than sorry. Okay, so first off, we're going to cut the vegetables. I'm going to come right back and show you how it looks. Okay, folks, I wanted to show you my celery. When I cut my celery, of course, you cut your ends off, throw that away. And then I keep my leaves on, like I said, as I cut. And then add that to your soup. That adds so much flavor. It's crazy. You don't need big chunks, as you can see. It's just the smaller ones. I can't do it with my hand because I don't have anybody to video for me. So stand by with more. Alright, folks, I'm all back cutting up my vegetables, as you can see. I tried to keep everything in uniform in size so they'll cook evenly. Get those last couple carrots there. Get over here, get our onions and celery. There we go. They're all cut up. So now, this might be a little odd for you folks, but I'm going to do it anyway because this is what I do. A little bit of olive oil. Turn on my burner here to about a medium. And then I'm going to do this in my frying pan. And what this does is it helps pre-cook some of the vegetables. So when you throw them in the pan, they're not hard as rocks when you go to eat it. You know, carrots mainly. So we're going to mix all this up like so. Oh, cut the onion up. Here we go. It adds a lot of flavor, believe it or not. So let's start off with some of our seasoning. We're going to start off with some pepper. You want to season each layer as you go. You know, so when I fry the chicken, I'm going to season that. I'm also going to season my liquid, this is the chicken broth, water, and I forgot to tell you, I use this chicken bouillon. I use that for everything. I love that stuff. So, let's start off with some, sorry, one-handed here. I should have had this stuff ready for you. Garlic powder. Okay. I'm going to have to put you guys down for a second. See if I can do this. Alright. Now we have our onion powder. Now we have some garlic salt. Remember that? That's the chicken gravy package. I'm not going to dump it in here. I'm just going to use a couple little pinches just to kind of solidify the flavor in there. Turn my burn up. And of course, got a heaping, probably about a tablespoon. Add that. You want to keep your seasonings out because you know you're going to end up using them again. Right, well, that's going. I'm going to do my seasonings in my pan. Now that's about a teaspoon and a half, maybe 2. Onion powder. About a half a teaspoon. I'm going to do the same with the garlic powder, about a half. I'm not going to put this in right now. I'm going to wait until a little bit later. And this I'm going to add about a tablespoon. See? 1 tablespoon. Dump it right on in. There we go. Mix our seasonings. Now I'm going to add pepper. I forgot the pepper. Ground black pepper. Just do about a half a teaspoon. Put that back good. The vegetables are going to add flavor to my frying pan too. So when I go to fry my chicken, it's going to be delicious. It's going to have lots of flavors going through it. I'm going to add a little bit of liquid to my vegetables. Not a lot, more of a steaming them kind of effect. Maybe a 1/4 cup. That's more than enough. Plus it'll help break them down and cook them a little bit more. Alright folks, I cut up my chicken. So now, feeling safe, we're going to disinfect. Use one of these disinfectant wipes and wipe stuff down. I'm already done cutting everything on my board, so I won't be using this to cut again. I will be putting it in the sink to be cleaned. But let's still disinfect. Alright, those are my veggies. They look like they're going really well. I'm going to turn this down. And now if you guys hold on, I am going to put those in the soup pot. They are not cooked all the way through. Now this is your soup. You can make it any way you want. You don't have fresh vegetables to put in canned vegetables. This soup is very, very forgiving. There we go. Now look on the bottom of that pot. That's all the good bits. We want that. That's the good stuff. I'm going to add my chicken right to it. Like so. Which I already did cut up, and I cut up into bite size, as you can see. I use like 5 or 6 chicken tenders. So now I am going to throw a little bit of margarine in there. Not a lot. A little less than a tablespoon. Put that right in. Let me pick you up so you can see what I'm doing here. There we go. So now before this cooks all the way, I want to add my seasoning because I want my seasoning to kind of stick to the meat. And we're going to do the same exact thing I did for the vegetables and for the water. Let's see here. Make sure you guys can see. Alright, sorry. There's my garlic powder. Season to your flavor. You don't like these seasonings, add what you like. No one's making you do it my way. You do it your way. This is just a quick recipe for you guys to kind of play with. Of course, gotta have the garlic salt. Got to. My husband and his best friend live off that stuff. Do a quick stir on my soup here. Let my vegetables around. I did add just a little bit of the chicken gravy packet to the chicken. Alright. Turn the burn up a little bit. Now I am going to add probably about 2 tablespoons of water. You could do white wine in this if you like white wine. We don't drink, so I don't normally have that kind of stuff on hand. Alright. Now, as you can see, all those lovely bits that were stuck to the bottom are now stuck to our chicken. We want that. That's flavor, and flavor you can't buy. Okay? So I'm going to cook up this chicken, and I'll be right back with you. How do I sound so far? That was hot. Whew.